Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I just saw King of Lightning's video on Fairy Tale 264. He said good plus bad equals okay. Well, this is the review for it, 264. Let me just check it quickly just to see what it's called. Let's make up for the lost time we lost. So basically he was saying, let's get into it now. The Fairy Tale chapter 264. Basically what happened was we get in the beginning with not so good. Oh, he's in pain. He's in pain. Everybody's looking at her like, oh. you got Lucy and Gray. They just don't want to do it. They want to go through it, and then there's a thing. And then Earl T is basically telling them, no pains, no gains. I remember what everyone else said, but while that's going on, we then skip from that and was worried, like, where's Erza? So Erza's walked away. Also, Jellal walked away. It's like this scene with Julie's like, let's walk away too, Gray. It's like silly. So basically, they're talking, Erza and Jellal, and he kind of was saying how it's personally, I found this conversation kind of interesting. I mean, romance in anime, it's not really abundant. That's the word I would say. Not very abundant, but basically they're talking, and she's asking him, do you remember everything? And he says that you killed Simon. He says yes. Nirvana, Tower of Nirvana. He says yes. Remembers anything? And the reasoning he called, and then he was saying, he said some stuff about that he thinks he deserves to die for what he did, and so on and so forth. And then Erza just slaps the hell out of him. And he says, "Oh, that's no reason." And he's saying that he wasn't strong enough, but he says the fact that you're alive means you're strong enough. You're stronger, and so on and so forth. And then she trips and falls on top of him. And there's this scene where they're almost going to kiss, and he pushes her out of the way. He pushes her. Pushes Erza, and Jellal says, "Oh, I have a fiance." So then they move from there, and basically, after that happens, they didn't kiss, and she says, "I have a fiance." There's, "Oh, congratulations! Well, I haven't seen you in 7 years." Erza's got this funny face on her face, which goes to show you that she does have feelings. It's there. There are feelings she has for Jellal. So when she says that, you go on to the next page, and basically she's saying goodbye to well, actually you see they've all been paid. Lucy, Wendy, Gray, and Levy. They're like, I'm so painful. Sorry, I'm acting weird, but that's what they did, and I think Voltaire asks her how come you're not in pain? She asks, or I'm not sure if I'm not sure. I think she meant it in a way, oh, is this painful? How come this isn't painful to you? As if to say, they're in pain, why you're not doing anything about it. It could be that, or that she actually went through it already. No. But anyway, she says her goodbyes. Erza says goodbye to Verity, Altair, and Jellal. And I think Altair tells her, take care of Gray. Because she, whole thing with Gray and Altair. And basically they move on. And Altair and Verity are alone with Jellal, and they ask him, how come you lied to her that you have a fiancé? And they both tell him, you're not very cool with that. And then after that situation, Erza is by herself and saying that you're such a terrible liar, but at least I could smile like this. Hopefully one day I can smile this again. And King of Lightning forgot to mention one thing. At the very end, oh my god, it was so fucking funny at the very end. It was serious and funny time, because in the end of the chapter, Urza looks down, she's happy, says, Urza, look! And Happy draws this heart that's broken, and he's like, and Urza kicks him. She kicks Happy, and he's flying over, flying like half 10, 20 feet in the air. And I think the next, I have it right here on my computer, let me see. He says, Beyonce, you're such a clumsy lad, just like before. Nothing is certain. However, when I look back to one day, it's not that bad. Sorry, I hope I can keep smiling like this. And he's happy. He says, look, Urza. He's laughing. Boom, boom, kicked him. And the next chapter is 265, The Flourishing City Crocus? Crocus. This chapter... I think this is how I look at this chapter. I hope we can have any comments on this video, because I want to hear his input on it. We haven't had a chapter in a while. I haven't had a chapter in a while. For a couple of days or so. And half the chapter, you could say, it was really about Erza and Jellal. That's where it was. That's what it was about. That was the whole thing was about. It was sort of them coming together and, coming to terms, closure. I think that's what I would probably call this episode, this chapter, in my review. Jellal, Erza have closure. It's closure. They need, and I think Hiro wanted to do this because of everything that's happened between these two characters. That's what I think it was. It was not much more of the romance. It was just closure. They needed to be, That's why I see it. Rating 3.5. 3.5 out of 5. Next week might be better. I think next week's is going to be better. I think next week's 3.5 out of 5. I like the end with Happy. That was funny. He gets kicked like 10 feet, 20 feet in the air. I'll probably put it on my YouTube channel. It was funny as hell. Yeah. Yeah, but it was good. It was good. The 3.5 out of 5 was good. It wasn't great. It was okay. In other words, I give it an extra half. King of Lightning was saying, half good, half bad. People might say it was a horrible chapter, but honestly, I don't really say it was a horrible chapter. I think it's just closure. Closure. That's the word of the day as far as this chapter is concerned. Closure. Erza, Jellal. Close the case. In other words, they've resolved the issue. They've come to terms and they're ready to move on, which I think is a good thing. Yeah, we're moving forward. So we'll see now if that painful experience they were having. Oh my God, they were like, the look on Lucy and Gray's face when they see what Tatsu's going through is just tremendous. It's like. So, after doing that technique, I guess we can concur that next week it's probably going to be like Wendy will probably be able to do those spells, hopefully. Natsu will get the lightning fire thing going on, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see. Of course, the thing, let's be honest, as far as I'm concerned, this was a good chapter of Fairy Tail, but nothing can compare to Guilty Crown. Anyway, that's the story there. Good chapter, okay, wasn't too bad. I thought it was just closure. Not really romance, it was just closure. Two characters finding closure among themselves. Okay, so that's the story. So Bankai 922, see you guys later. I really didn't put any pros or cons in this one. This was just, closure. That's the way I think the way it was really about. No pain, no gain, but also we'll just call it Review Fairy Tail 264. Closure for Erza and Jellal. And no pain, no gain. See you guys later.